YouTuber turned boxer and one of the most popular social media personalities in the world. Paul won 6 consecutive fights to start his boxing career, but suffered the first defeat in a split decision loss to Tommy Fury back in February.
Right.
So it sounds like, based on what I'm reading here, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'll say that perhaps he's all, because I listen, I'm the first to say I don't know who the hell this guy is, and I don't care to. Like, YouTube influencers is not my thing. Right. But particularly people that, I'm significantly older than, and I could be their father. Right. So I don't, I don't care about that. But
I believe he's 27 years old.
Yeah. That's what I saw. So, so if, perhaps this guy has had previous experience boxing, maybe he's been a boxing enthusiast. Perhaps he's been one of those kids growing up in the neighborhood where he's visited regularly boxing gyms and worked out since a teenager and or a young child. So I'm going to assume all of that. And this, perhaps his time as a YouTube influencer has afforded him an opportunity to make the transition into a sport that he's always loved. So let's just assume that, right? And and now he has he's been given an opportunity through his celebrity YouTube status to fight all of these people. Now, the one that I did see is when he fought Nate Robinson, right?
Right.
And I saw that he cleaned Nate Robinson's clock.
Correct.
But my observation of that fight, as somebody that has, liked boxing for a long time, hasn't followed it closely, but I like the discipline of it. My observation of that fight was that I just saw somebody in a ring flailing. I didn't see anybody with any technique. I didn't see anybody with any poise. I just saw one guy bigger than another guy that, arguably had more power, more reach, right, and more strength behind his punches, and was just and perhaps was able to move a little bit faster. And you sort of couple that with reach, he was able to get the drop on Nate Robinson. I mean, Nate Robinson is a small guy, right? So
he clocked out a couple cats, man. That were black.
Yeah.
He's been doing that, and I could say that he could fight. From what I observed, and I think Logan is more like he's anxious to, like, compete with his brother, in that arena.
Okay. So we're talking about Logan, or we're talking about Jake? Because I'm talking about
Jake.
Okay.
I think Jake is the more skilled fighter between the two. But you're talking about fighting one of the
pound for pound,
to me, the greatest boxer who ever lived.
The greatest boxer of all time, at least in our generation. Like,
I'm saying all times, Lord. I mean, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. This is Tyson.
Yeah. Let me go ahead. I'm sorry. I want to let you finish. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And what I saw him fighting Roy Jones.
Yeah, I saw that. I did see that one. Yes.
Tyson dumbed it down just for the fans.
Right.
Tyson could have fucked Roy up like instantly, and Roy knew it, and Roy admitted it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
definitely. So
he showed that he hasn't lost his touch. But guys,
no. But you're right. You're right. So here's the thing for me. And perhaps there's a conversation that's happening and unfolding behind the scenes around the organization of this fight that we're not privy to. And I'm sure there is, right? So there's stipulations, there's conditions, and perhaps there's some sort of charitable initiative that this fight is attached to. I don't know. But the thing for me with this is, and I almost feel a little bit disrespected for Mike, it's like, how dare you think that you can go up against pound for pound the greatest heavyweight fighter of all time, right? And I could tell you what it is. It is the idea that Mike Tyson is 57 years old, and I know he hits hard, but I'm a lot faster. So to Jake Paul, let's say that's his premise, right? And that's his position in terms of going into this fight and believing that he could take Mike Tyson. Let's just share this with the fans. I just want people to see what a 57-year-old Mike Tyson looks like just in his training regime. This is 57 years old, dude.
Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike. More, Mike.
Look how he go through with it and retract so fast. That Texan style, man, is unmatched, man.
It's crazy, dude. It is absolutely crazy.
He's the greatest fighter of all time.
All time. So, and then I also want to notice, like, Mike is moving so fast that when you see his left hook, he's not connecting with the guy because that's his trainer. But he's moving so fast that if an opponent was there, that left hook is cleaning that motherfucker's clock, who's ever on the other end of that glove.
It's done.
And you think just because you fast and Mike is 57, you could get the drop on him?
Even when him like going low and hitting the body, like as he's throwing that blow, he's also generating the power from the other pivot.
That's right.
To throw the next blow. You know what I'm saying?
It's all in the hips. From the hips.
So like and the legs. So it's like he's going low, he's bringing it from the heavens to your fucking insides, man. And he know how to break bones by blow. And he know how to make your liver bleed. That's what they said back in the days, right? Like this is Tyson.
Mike has always been to me the greatest fighter, not just because he hits hard and he's very disciplined, but also because of his size. I mean, despite his size, he's just a fast dude. Like his slips are crazy. Like it's almost watching Mike slip and roll in and roll out is like, it's like watching a blur. It's crazy.
It's God work, crazy. Yo. He's God manifested, man. So it's like, yeah. So my take on it though.
Yeah.
Jake ain't no slouch.
Yeah.
I've seen him fight. I watched his footwork. I watched his hand speeds. He has power. He's capable of knocking people out. He has a long reach, you know?
Yeah.
And that's all I can say about him. Mike fought those guys before.
Yeah.
Like Frank Bruno was kind of similar to the body stature of Jake Paul.
Okay. So then Jake Paul must have bulked up then, since I seen him fight Nate Robinson.
I mean, pause. I think he's a big dude. You know what I'm saying? Like already for his size, you know?
Yeah.
Like, especially his arm speeds. But like I said, like if it's one thing that you hitting bags. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It's another thing when you're in a fight.
No, it is. It is. It's the longest 3 minutes you
Hell, longest minute, because Mike used to knock people out in 48 seconds.
No, but I'm talking about the per round time.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's dangerous, dude. Yeah. Like you have to focus. It's really slow.
Yeah.
And Jesus Christ, man, like I can't imagine just being in the ring with Tyson.
I couldn't either, yo. I'd be running.
Even in my top shape, which I'm not, but in my top shape, no way would I go in a ring with him. But I think it's just a ego for them, the Paul brothers, because I remember when he fought when Logan fought Floyd.
Okay.
He was talking mad shit at the end of the fight, and Floyd like, nigga, you know I knocked you out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If it's Roy Jones and Mike Tyson going up against one another, and it's, there's some type of like I said earlier, some type of charitable initiative attached to it, I get that. Now, people come to the fight because they don't want to just see two older cats just, sort of light footing around the ring. You know, people want to see some action. So I'm sure there's some conditional conversations that occur before the fight. But and both of them coming from the world and being champions understand,
it's a matter of respect. It's a respect.
They get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but when you have a 27-year-old that has the gall to think I could beat Mike Tyson, I think you need to listen to Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince song, I Think I Could Beat Mike Tyson. And you just probably need to reassess things. But I'm eager to see how this goes. I'm gonna check it out when it comes.
It's coming on Netflix.
I hope Mike Tyson cleans his clock. Now I know that Mike is not going to be as fast as him, but I hope, you know, the people that he's knocked out, or he's been successful to knock out, this Jake Paul cat, you know, the same happens to him, man. I'm Mike Tyson all day, dude.
Oh, okay, of course.
Yeah.
My thing is, the reason why I'm Mike Tyson all day, because Mike Tyson is never going to underestimate his enemy.
This is our early conversation about the Jake Paul Mike Tyson match. We can reconvene after the fight, or maybe what we could do is do a pre-fight sort of discussion.
I like that.
You know what I mean? So listeners, a pre-fight, not listeners, I'm sorry, Daily Walkers, a pre-fight discussion we'll have when the fight is imminent, right? And then we'll have a post-fight discussion. And, you know, I'm positive that Mike Tyson is going to be victorious in this. Yeah. And I'm almost clear and positive that he's going to knock Jake Paul's young ass out. So we'll catch y'all when we get the next
I'm thinking, man. I'm really thinking.
You thinking that Jake Paul is gonna be a formidable opponent?
Hell, I wouldn't say formidable.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be if because the boy got power. And
everybody that's what Mike.
Check it. I'm looking at everything right now. So I'm fighting in my head right now. You know what I'm saying? The speed that Jake Paul does have with his jabs. You know what I mean? And he got a righty that's out of this world, right?
Yeah.
So far. But Mike can weave this on a regular basis.
Mike is fast.
Yeah.
Even at 57, you see how fast he is.
He can weave that like that's nothing. You know what I mean?
And see, the thing is, and then
that rib is getting hit.
Yeah. And see, the thing is this, right? And we could wrap up after this. Man. More than just rolling in, rolling out, weaving, slipping jabs and stuff. Mike Tyson knows how to do those things while getting inside, right? And delivering some powerful hooks to the body and powerful hooks to the, you know, to the head. You know, not to mention his uppercuts. They're ridiculous. You know what I mean? So listen, we'll have to sort of revisit this conversation as we get closer. Mike Tyson all day. Beat Jake Paul's ass.
I'm gonna play Mike Tyson Punch Out that day.